Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Bob, thank you, and thank all of you for this great honor. It's always a great pleasure to be invited to say just a few words about the arts. As you go and talk to members of Congress, I want to remind you, as Bob did, about a bill that I'm sponsoring called the Artists Museum Partnership Act, House Resolution 1126. Senator Leahy has introduced a companion bill on the Senate side, and the bill number is S405. We must pass this bill. It is the right thing to do, and we must do it this year. Now, are there any people here from Georgia? Very good. Thank you for being here. But just for a moment, let me just say a word or two. I first came to Washington, D.C. in May of 1961, the year that Barack Obama was born. I had all of my hair, and I was a few pounds lighter to go on something called the Freedom Rides. In May of 1961, it would have been impossible for blacks and whites to board a Greyhound bus, leaving Washington, D.C., and traveling through Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, into New Orleans, seated together without the possibility of being arrested or jailed or beaten. We changed that. We changed that. We brought down those signs that said white men, white women, colored women, white waiting, colored waiting. And the only time our young people, our children, will see those signs will be in a book, in a museum, on a video. Don't tell me that the arts cannot be a powerful nonviolent weapon, a powerful nonviolent tool for social change. And you, as supporters of the arts, must go out and do what you must do. Back in the 60s, they said we couldn't do it. We did it. Some people said last year that Barack Obama couldn't do it. He did it. And we must do it again for the arts. A great museum in Atlanta, been a little partisan here now. The High Museum, and the one here from the High, good. Sponsor an unbelievable exhibit just last year that came to Washington called The Road to Freedom. Brought together the work of several photographers that depicted the struggle of the modern-day civil rights movement in America. We must never, ever let our children and our young people and generation yet unborn through the arts forget the distance we've come and the progress we've made. When I hear people saying, nothing has changed, I feel like saying, come and walk in my shoes. If someone had told me, when I stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial on August 28, 1963, at the age of 23, and spoke, Dr. King spoke number 10, I spoke number 6, and out of the 10 people that spoke that day, the only one still around. So that day, on January 20th, when Barack Obama stood and took the oath of office, I looked past the Washington Monument and saw the Lincoln Memorial, a beautiful work of art. And I said to myself, Yes. Yes. Hallelujah. The songs, the music, the dance, the painting, the films, all help to bring us to the point where we are. So I said to you, never ever give up. Never ever give in. Never ever get lost in a sea of despair. Keep the faith, and with the arts, we will continue to press on. Thank you very much.